We send shoe boxes to children in the name of Jesus Christ around the world. Many of them have never received a gift in their life, and it's just a small way to express Jesus Christ's love for you through a simple gift of a shoebox. And it gives children who have no hope for a future. And what's really interesting about it is the children receive the shoebox, but really a lot of times the entire family, the entire community is impacted by it, because the parents just are amazed that someone would care enough about their child who doesn't even know them. We started putting this letter in the shoe boxes 2 or 3 years ago. It says, "Place your hand in mine," and it's just a little handprint. When you do this, think of me. I pray that you would receive this box. It's got John 3:16, and from your friends at New Life Baptist Church. We packed 5,600 of these shoe boxes with this letter in it. Every year we take a group to the processing center in Charlotte, North Carolina to process the shoe boxes. And for the second year in a row, we've actually done our own shoe boxes. They do 2 million shoe boxes a year at this processing center. And for us to actually see our own shoe boxes, it's pretty astronomical. Well, fast forward 2 or 3 months, I got a phone call from a lady in Virginia who had actually delivered shoe boxes. And she said, this little kid came up to me with this letter with a handprint on it. And then all these kids started holding up this letter. "Oh, I got that, I got that, I got that handprint." And it turns out a lot of the kids in this little school near the airport in Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic, got our shoe boxes. It turns out as they were there the entire week, they kept seeing our shoe boxes. When each child gets a shoe box, they also get a booklet called The Greatest Gift of All. It's the story from creation all the way through Jesus' death, burial, resurrection, in cartoon form that the kids can look at. And the coolest thing about when I was on the distribution is when a child would get the shoebox, you know, if a piece of candy fell out of the shoebox, they just, you know, let it go and kept running. But if that book fell, they stopped in their tracks and picked it up. That book was just as important to them as receiving the shoebox. And as they come to know Christ, there's also a discipleship that's involved with it. And it's a several-week program that they can go through, and at the end there's a graduation. And when they graduate from the discipleship program, they get a New Testament in their own language. It's one of those ministries that I think once you get to heaven and all these little children start coming up to you in heaven and thanking you for sending your shoebox, that, you know, that changed your lives, and that's what started them down the road to coming to know Christ. You just don't know, but God knows. God knows exactly what's happening. And this ministry isn't just about a cute little shoebox and a Christmas gift. This ministry is purely evangelism, and that's what it's about. More than 2,000 years ago, Jesus said, you know, let the little children come to me. And here 2,000 years later, after he died and rose again, through the simple gift of a shoebox, we can still say, you know, let the little children come to me and come to know Jesus Christ through Operation Christmas Child.
Thank you, New Life.
Thank you,
New Life.
Tres.
Thank you, New Life.
Gracias.